Now, the protests against a governor in Puerto Rico made headlines for many reasons, from the sheer size of the protest to the celebrity quotient, with the likes of Ricky Martin joining in. And now that saga has come to a logical conclusion. The man in question, who mocked hurricane victims and who insulted women and gays, has left the building. More in this report.
Impactando comunidades y restaurándolas con el programa Fortaleza para.
Puerto Rico's Governor Ricardo Rossello said that he will be resigning. In a video message broadcast on Facebook, Rossello said that he will be leaving office on August 2nd. The protesters who'd gathered outside his residence started celebrating immediately. This came after almost 2 weeks of mass protests in the capital, San Juan. Protesters had been calling out Ricky Renuncia or Ricky quit. They were demanding that he quit as governor over the leak of scandalous chat messages. Rossello had exchanged messages with his top aides mocking hurricane victims. When Rossello took office in 2017, his administration was forced to declare bankruptcy. A few months later, Hurricane Maria came. A natural and man-made disaster that devastated the island and led to thousands of deaths. Puerto Ricans were left without power for months. Rossello has been charged with corruption. Earlier this month, the FBI arrested former members of his administration on charges of misdirecting public funds to cronies. At the same time, a first trove of messages involving Rossello and 11 of his advisors was leaked to the press. Protests erupted immediately after the chat revelations. They've been referred to as Telegram Gate or WikiLeaks. It was the direct trigger. A few days later, the Center for Investigative Reporting published 900 pages of leaked chat conversations. They contained sexist, homophobic, classist, misogynistic and violent comments. The chats also gave evidence of deep-seated corruption in the government. The messages suggested that the governor and his crew misused public funds to promote their party and shared privileged government information. Rossello was facing the threat of an impeachment. On Sunday, he declared that he wouldn't seek re-election next year. He also stepped down as the leader of his party. However, this did not appease the protesters. They intensified the protests and said that they will not stop until he resigns. On the same day, the 22nd of July, between 500 and 1 million people on the island participated in a national strike. This was unprecedented in the history of what's known as the oldest colony in the world. Not just that, thousands more joined in solidarity from the diaspora across the US and across the world. Many celebrities too joined the protests in a show of solidarity and support. Pop star Ricky Martin, who was born in San Juan, Puerto Rico, led from the front. While other actors like Benicio del Toro, rappers Resident and Bad Bunny in tow. While Rossello's resignation has brought cheer, protesters now have a new cause for concern. Their worry is that Wanda Vasquez, who will be replacing Rossello in office, is also his close aide.